Hi, Collective. It's Shania. Y'all, let's get a read. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe Collective. Collective, today we will be using the Banned Books Tarot, okay? The Modern Life Tarot, or Oracle cards, okay? We have the Sixth Sense Oracle cards, and I think I have this in the wrong place. It should be here. Okay, and we have the Roll Oracle as well as my deck, okay? And I think I got these in the right position. Let me see something, y'all. Yeah, okay. This is the second time, okay? I realized when I came back to look at the video, I see there's no sound, Collective, okay? It just strains me when these things happen, okay? But this was a new series we're starting, okay? This read is for my botanical lovers, okay? And we're calling it like Trippies. These are like episodes, okay? And yeah, that one was the first one and there's no sound, okay? Maybe I'll do a recap on that one on the community board. But confirmation, I feel like they want me to do that, okay? And hopefully the sound is recording for this one, okay? But just the gist of it. This person, when they tripped out, okay, this was a family member. When they tripped out, they would think about memories of the past, okay? Which would trigger them into like this fear mode, and it came out FOMO, fear of missing out, right? But the way they handled this energy is they hoarded toilet paper, Collective, okay? Yeah, they hoarded toilet paper. But yeah, it was an interesting read. But let's see if we can recapture something, or we'll get something completely different. Because I wasn't expecting that read to be so heavy, so dark. Because they would go into their shadow side. And they would hoard toilet paper, Collective. Okay? I don't know, Collective. Excuse me. I'm over here drinking. Making all this noise, okay? Excuse me. Alright, Collective. Let's go. This for my botanical lovers, Collective. Okay? Sit back, relax. Get yourself a bogey if you're into that, okay? If not, just chill, Collective. Okay. First question. We're going to do a question per deck. Okay? If we have to clarify, we'll clarify looking at the bottom of the deck, and we may pull. All right. Let's see. First deck. Archangel Michael. Who this? In my collective. Who this? Show me a picture. Who this? Okay. The Page of Pens. The Page of... The last one with the children card, I got upset because I said, I know this ain't children they talking about smoking. But these are young people, Collective. Okay. It says the Catcher in the Rye. Page of Pens, which is the Page of Swords. Okay. All right. We're not flipping it. I almost did. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And we're going to read this one, okay? Excuse me. What is the trip that this person's on right now? Or when they go into the zone? Okay, show me at least one trip that this person's been on. They might be right now, Collective. Okay, I told you right now. Current energy. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Michael. All right. Let me get some of this stuff out the way, Collective. All right, that's better. Now, the next question, number 3, is how do they feel, okay, on this trip? How do they feel? One card, please. And as we do these reads, the questions will change up, okay? In some ways. Some of them. All right. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Question number 4. What sense does this, does it primarily impact when they're on their, botanical train collective? Show me. The Botanical Train Collective. That could be the reading. The name. Botanical lovers or botanical train. Huh. Let's see. Show me what is the sense. Thank you. My goodness. And it went in the reverse. And that other video, the cars were flying up, hitting the camera like crazy. I don't know if someone was angry. They go into their shadow side when they smoke, right? And I was explaining in there how not everybody can smoke weed, okay? Or use botanicals, okay? Because some of the hardest, like hardcore people, they like trip like really bad off of it, okay? Like, let's say it, for instance, like a Omar on The Wire. If he, I don't think he's like a major weed smoker. If he was like a weed smoker, that character, right? It would be like an acid trip for him, okay? I knew people like that, people in my family, okay, who would engage in botanicals, right? And it was like something you've never seen before, collective, okay? All right, question number 5. These are words from the Trippier. What would this Trippier person like to say to my collective? Possibly my collective, speaking to my collective. Thank you. Let's get one mystery card. I can't know if I want this one or that one. Let's take this one. Okay. All right, collective. And let's look at the bottom of the deck on this one. Throwing salt on your wounds. This is the card I saw initially when I picked them. Okay, 707 on the clock. I'm getting endings with that 707. Okay. Divine intervention. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay. This is for my botanical lovers, okay? We about to take a ride on the botanical train, collective. Okay, just relax. Relax. I'm the conductor, okay? And I'm going to make sure we have a smooth ride. All right, we have the catcher in the rye. Let's read this one, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. It's harder for me to find them here. Page of Pens. The Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger, 1951. The Page of Pens represents intellectual curiosity. It calls you to let your mind wander without judgment or expectation. So we have a daydreamer I'm getting, okay? To be as free and playful in your thoughts as children. Playing in a field of rye. Detach and you will find clarity, okay? I feel like this is someone who uses botanicals, okay, for recreation, but as well as creational purposes, okay? Let's see. Despite being a classroom classic and a valuable rite of passage for adolescents, okay? We're talking about a young person. Hopefully you're at least 18 or I say 21, okay? The Catcher in the Rye has often been challenged for its themes of angst and rebellion, as well as explicit language, okay? So maybe this is a young person that's doing this to rebel against their parents in some way, collective, okay? I feel like this is who this is, a young person that's seen as rebellious, okay? Hopefully they're not in school, okay? Y'all, let's look at the bottom of the deck for this one. Okay, let's check it. 10 of paper, which is the 10 of pentacles. Something about family, collective. I feel like, and then you have this Asian family, it looks like here, right? It says the Joy Luck Club, Amy Tan. I feel like this is a family this person grew up in where homework is a major issue, okay? And I know I've read like in some, I guess it's true, I don't know, that with some Asian families in the past, right? I read how their children, they had to do homework and math and stuff every day, okay? This was a regimen. And this is what helped to make them, excel in these areas, right? So this is what I'm getting, like possibly in a family that's stringent, right, in terms of homework and production, right, and productivity. And maybe this is like the, the so-called black sheep of the family. Okay, he is, okay? And this could be a masculine, right? And they do this out of a form of rebellion, okay? But they also go into a creative place when they do this, okay? And look at the stark differences in this family. This child could be adopted or something, okay? That's what I'm getting, this young person. They don't have to be under 18, okay? Because this is for 18 and older. So he's got to be 18 or older, okay? Excuse me. All right. Now, the next question is, what is the trip? Okay, let's see what this is, collective. The cat lady. What the hell is this? Collective. This reading is very different from the other one, okay? The other one was very heavy, like a heavy energy, a dark energy. Okay, but this one's more mysterious, I feel, okay? I don't know. I feel like this is a secret place that this person goes into. This could be a persona or a character that this young person takes on. This could be a girl, right? And they just dress more like tomboyish, right? Yeah, and something about cats, collective. This might be like the cat woman. I'm thinking about the one with, the more recent one. I can't remember the woman's name. I've been terrible with names all my life, okay? But yeah, I feel like this is some ultra ego or something, collective. Let's get a clarifier on this on 2 decks. Well, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for this cat lady. The cowboy. What the hell kind of combo is this, collective? Frontier, revolver, riding boots, lasso. I feel like someone is just speaking to them getting in character. And there's something about the color red for this person, okay? Red helps them get in character, okay? Something about red. Okay, and I think the cowboy's here, possibly, because it speaks to the drama of the switch in terms of the personality, I feel, okay? But let's see something else. Show me this cat lady, this trip that this young person like to take, okay? Show me this trip. Maybe they see cats. Maybe they go into a cat realm. I don't know. Something about that red hat, though. And the color red. I'm getting like love and basketball. What the hell? A new beset F you. Okay. Maybe this is the rebellious state, the angst that they spoke about in the reading, okay? Rebelling against this firmly structured, productive, orientated family life, maybe. And, money is involved, right? In the sense that the family's encouraged, or driven in this direction to do these things in terms of developing the intellect so that they can have money and a legacy, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. And they look happy. But there's something going on with this child, okay? Or young person. I feel like they could be adopted or something, or have a different father of some sorts, okay? All right, but I don't know. Maybe this child gets in this mode and they just tell the world how they feel after they've engaged with Botanicals, collective. Bottom of the deck. Show me. My goodness, what the hell is this? Collective, this is taking a turn I don't know if I can come back from, okay? Stolen money. I don't know why that would be here for the trip. Maybe he goes into a mode, or she, right? Goes into a mode where they just want to tell the world, F you, right? And just tell the world how they feel. And they're going to go and take money from the banks, okay? They're going to be dressed up like Catwoman, collective. Somebody's really in their imagination right now, collective. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. One more. Why is it stolen money here? Stolen money. Get the hell out of here, collective. Maybe this child or this young person stole inheritance in the reverse. somebody stole some inheritance, right? I don't think the child did it. Maybe somebody, the family did it because they're all happy. But I'm thinking if this person had this inheritance, they would be looking happy too. Bottom of the deck, stolen money. What the hell? The divine wants you to focus on this stolen money, collective. Let's see, what is this? What is the divine? Let's get this one, and we'll get mine too. Yo, I don't know. Show me. What does the divine want us to focus on, or whatever? Procrastination master in the reverse. To stop procrastinating, okay, on something regarding this money, this stolen inheritance, possibly figuring it out so you can get it back. Okay, this person, this is what they think about. I'm getting like some sort of injustice that's occurred to them that they have knowledge of, possibly. Let's see this card too. A tech wizard. I feel like this child, they may be tech savvy, right? Or a young person, right? I feel like maybe early 20s or something. Or very late teens, right? But I feel like they tech savvy and they have the ability to figure this out, but they're procrastinating and they know it. And when they get the, I don't know, maybe the botanicals give them the confidence that they need to encounter, or walk in on this endeavor, right? But there's some sort of disconnect, I feel. All right, collective. Let's one more for this. The divine wants you to focus on what? Purcell. I knew it was that damn name. I don't know what this name is, collective. Bottom of the deck. Maybe this is this person's name. Gifts from the Most High, Purcell. So I think they're saying maybe you're getting stressed out about the fact that people may have stolen something from you or proven it, right? And they're saying focus on the gifts that you do have. Or they could also be saying that, hey, these gifts of inheritance are also from the Most High. And they want you to focus on it, okay? So just do what you due diligence, okay? Something goes from the past. Some stolen inheritance, collective, okay? So I don't know. I feel like if this might be stressful for this person, okay? Waterbury, Connecticut. Okay, let's see. Next question. And this one, at first, it felt lighter or airy, but I'm getting a heavy feeling now, okay? It says 3. How do you feel? How do they feel? Okay, so how do they feel when they're on this trip, okay? I don't know. This isn't a good feeling. I feel like they're wary. Let's see. Oh my goodness, collective. I knew something was coming, right? Zombie, collective. They get like zonked out or something. Oh my goodness. The other guy in that reading, he was like stretched out on the floor. The usurper guy, okay, after he smoked. My goodness. It says zombie, undead, apocalypse, infection, resurrection. I feel like these ghosts from the past come up and haunt this person. And they get trapped or something. Okay, but whoever you are, I feel like the Most High is saying focus on the gifts that you have, okay? Do your due diligence with this, but you can't allow it to consume you, okay? Maybe some creative hobbies will do, other than the botanicals, or incorporate it with the botanicals, okay? Let's see. Zombie. Undead, apocalypse, infection, resurrection, collective. I don't even know where the deck is. Oh, Cowboys there. And this is what again? This is, how do they feel? I feel like they just feel out of it completely too. They feel like they're dead or something, collective, okay? Like a zombie. Show me, clarify the zombie for me, how they feel. That's why I'm feeling like this right now. Hamilton, collective. What is this? This name keeps coming out here so much. Now, I know this is a family name for me, okay? But I don't know. There's something else about this name because it comes out in too many different types of scenarios, right? I don't know if it's the president, the old president, or I don't know. Something with Hamilton, okay? Let me see. What did I ask? Something about the zombie. Show me again. Maybe someone's being haunted. They feel like they're being haunted. Oh my goodness, collective. This is by a horrible person. I don't know if this person did it or somebody did this, okay? I don't know. This is all over the place. This is the second botanical read that's been like a little scary, collective. This could go into this whole thing about those botanicals and these readings. Maybe they're putting something in them, collective. All right, but it says all that word will experience severed penises and gonads expeditiously. Ashe. Maybe they go back to memories, unfond memories of the past when something happened to them, collective. I said the child could be a stepchild. I don't know. Maybe they treat the child differently. Or maybe this is something that happened to them before they came to this family. Okay? But I don't think that this is productive for this person, okay? I don't think this is productive for them at all, okay? Ooh, I thought this was going to be... Okay, let's go, y'all. Let me see. Something said new love, true love. I hope this ain't the new love, true love, collective. Acting like that, okay? Let me see something real quick. Show me this. That card, okay? A healthy ego, gifts from the past. Gifts from the Most High. I don't know. Maybe this young person's done this before. I don't know, collective. That voodoo doll you made of me is secretly, slowly draining your essence. Okay, yeah, I don't know where this is going. There's some sort of sorcery going on when this young person does this, okay? It opens some kind of portal, okay? And the other reading, 1212, did pop out there, okay, towards the end. Yeah, and it makes sense. It's a portal, okay? But this is a very dark portal, okay? Okay, let's keep going. We're about to close this one out, collective. Yeah, 2203 was just on the clock. All right, it says, what senses are primarily impacted, okay, when this person goes on this trip, okay? I don't know what's going to be here. Let's hurry up and get through it. They're not getting downloads, okay? They're just getting trapped in this dark place in their mind, okay? About whatever occurred in the past. Maybe it happened to them, or they did it to someone else, or what, okay? But it takes this person to a very dark place, okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay? It's a spiritual gift that allows access of higher information. This isn't higher information, okay? They're going into the abyss once they get into this botanical zone, okay? Let me see. Guidance, light, energy codes to enhance spiritual wisdom. No, collective. They're going to a dark place. I don't know if they're making a voodoo doll or what's going on here. Show me. What was this last question? Collective. Did I get through all 5 of them? Okay, I must have. The last question is words from this Trippies collective. Okay, brace yourself. Brace yourself, collective. Let's see. Oh my goodness, collective. I don't know where this is going, okay? I don't know. And this person could secretly, excuse me, or someone could secretly be this collective and they're trying to marry someone. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Words from the Trippies. They want to marry someone collective. Okay, so this person's wearing a mask. Okay, please be mindful, collective. This was supposed to be all for fun and games, but there's a serious message out here, okay? Show me. Heart, collective, okay? That's getting quite specific, okay? Show me. A storm raider. I feel like they're going to come through someone's life. This is their intentions, okay? And I just got a tap in my left calf over here, okay? But yeah, they want to come through someone's life and destroy it, collective. Okay, so just take this seriously, okay? Let's get one more for this guy. Show me something about how this person's involved. How are they involved in this scenario out here? Other than the Trippies, we know that. But with this whole scenario here. Snooze button samurai. I feel like someone's just checked out of life, collective, and they're doing this botanicals, and it's not working. Okay. Someone needs to put down the botanicals. Okay. Snooze button. Now I feel like it makes them just want to. It's saying in the reverse, like it makes them want to perk up, but I don't get that, collective. Perk up in the wrong way. Okay. And it says selfie fail, right? So selfie fail in the upright. Yeah, somebody just can't pick it up. Okay, like that other video. Pick it up. Okay. They can't pick it up, collective. I'm getting like, yeah, that's that zombie energy, collective. Yeah. Somebody need to stay far, far away from this. It's almost probably like a whole clan of these people out here, collective. This looks scary. All three of those cards there like that together, that looks scary, okay? Yeah. If you know who this is, you might want to talk to them or just guide them in some kind of way, okay? I don't know, collector. I feel like there's a deadline here. This is the first time I've seen this card, okay? There's a deadline to somebody to reach out to this person, okay? Somebody somehow to reach this young person, I feel. Okay, let's get artisan, skilled craft worker who makes or creates material objects partly or entirely by hand, collective. I'm concerned because all I see after reading all that is this rope right here, okay? And it's tied like a bow, like love or something, but no, it's a rope, collective. I think somebody's going off the deep end, okay? Possibly. All right, let's get a final message. Collective. The other one was a little more funny than this, collective, okay? Show me any final messages for this Trippier, Archangel Michael. Do you want to say something to this Trippier? Give some guidance. All right. Raza. Okay, this might be the name of this person, okay? Cracking nuts, okay? They about to crack them nuts, okay? Possibly Raza. Osiris, Lord of the Underworld, collective, okay? I think this person goes really deep when they get into these botanicals, okay? But they're not going to the underworld in a high vibrational kind of way, okay? Like, you know, yeah, they're doing some nefarious stuff down there. Okay, collective? All right, so whoever you are, just you might want to take a break. All right, collective. If you, oh, wait a minute, collective. We've got one mystery card. Mystery card. Let's see. Collective. Yeah, they need to stay away from this. And I don't like to say need because they're teleporting into a different place. But it's like an underworld, but it's a very dark place, okay? And they can't handle it. They can't handle it. And this is why Anubis is telling, oh my goodness, telling this person, fuck you. We don't want your kind here, collective, okay? I don't know. Whoever's smoking this stuff, you better stop, okay? Because they're going to mess you up if you come back. Don't do it, okay? Okay, collective. If you like the video, like the video.